You're in the right place if you're fascinated by ancient history and epic stories of kings and empires. Today we're talking about one of the most powerful rulers of the ancient world, often known as Xerxes the Great, who ruled the vast Achaemenid Empire from 486 to 465 BC. His reign was marked by monumental achievements and dramatic military campaigns. But who was Xerxes before he became the legendary king? Xerxes was more than just a conqueror. He was a builder, a visionary, and a complex character. He expanded the greatest empire the world had ever seen, but he also suffered crushing defeats that changed the course of history. The name Xerxes still echoes through time. Hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Xerxes was born around 518 BC to Darius I and Atossa into a world of immense power and privilege, where his every need and desire was catered to. Darius I, his father, was a formidable ruler who expanded the Persian Empire to its greatest territorial extent, making it the largest empire the world had ever seen at that time. From his earliest years, Xerxes was meticulously groomed for leadership, receiving the finest education and training available. He learned the arts of war, mastering archery, swordsmanship, and military strategy, as well as the complexities of governance, studying laws, administration, and statecraft. He studied the religions and cultures of the many peoples under Persian rule, gaining a deep understanding of the diverse subjects he would one day govern. His mother, Atossa, was the daughter of Cyrus the Great, the legendary founder of the Achaemenid Empire, whose legacy loomed large over Xerxes' upbringing. This royal lineage set high expectations for Xerxes from birth, making him the heir to two great legacies, combining the might of Darius and the visionary leadership of Cyrus. As a young man, Xerxes showed immense promise, demonstrating qualities that hinted at his future potential as a ruler. He was tall and handsome, with a regal bearing that commanded respect and admiration from those around him. He had a quick mind, capable of grasping complex concepts with ease, and a talent for organization, which allowed him to manage affairs efficiently. These skills would serve him well in the future, as he navigated the challenges and responsibilities of leadership. However, despite his many strengths, Xerxes also had a temper and could be impulsive, traits that would sometimes lead to rash decisions and conflicts. In 486 BC, Darius I died. Xerxes, now about 36 years old, became the new great king. Growing up in the Persian court, Xerxes received an education befitting a future king. He was trained in martial arts, leadership, and governance. His father, Darius, ensured that Xerxes understood the complexities of ruling an empire. Atossa also played a crucial role, instilling in him the values and traditions of the Persian nobility. But his path to the throne wasn't smooth. There were other contenders, including his older half-brother. Xerxes had to assert his right to rule. He did this with a combination of political skill and force. Once on the throne, Xerxes faced immediate challenges. Egypt had rebelled against Persian rule. Xerxes responded with decisive action. He led an army to Egypt and crushed the rebellion. But Egypt wasn't the only problem. Babylon, another key part of the empire, also rose in revolt. These early challenges shaped Xerxes as a ruler. With his empire secure, Xerxes turned his attention westward towards the lands that had eluded his father. His father, Darius, had tried to conquer Greece and failed, suffering a humiliating defeat at the Battle of Marathon. Now Xerxes was determined to finish the job, to succeed where his father had not. He spent years meticulously planning and preparing for the invasion, ensuring every detail was accounted for. He gathered a massive army and fleet, the likes of which the ancient world had never seen. In 480 BC, Xerxes led his army across the Hellespont on a bridge of boats, a feat of engineering and determination. The army marched through Thrace and Macedonia, a seemingly unstoppable force heading for Greece. The Greeks were divided and outnumbered, their city-states often at odds with one another. But a few city-states, led by the fierce warriors of Sparta and the strategic minds of Athens, decided to unite and fight against the Persian threat. The first major battle came at Thermopylae, a narrow pass that would become legendary. A small Greek force, led by the Spartan king Leonidas, held this narrow pass against the vast Persian army. For 3 days they resisted against overwhelming odds, their bravery and tactics becoming the stuff of legend. Ultimately, the Greeks were defeated, but their stand at Thermopylae delayed the Persian advance, buying precious time for the rest of Greece to prepare for the battles to come. After the heroic stand at Thermopylae, the Persian King Xerxes marched his vast army deeper into Greece. What happened next would change history forever. Xerxes advanced towards Athens, burning and pillaging as he went. The Athenians, however, had evacuated the city, leaving it to be burned. But the Greeks had a plan. Led by Themistocles, they lured the Persian navy into the narrow straits of Salamis. Here, the smaller and more maneuverable Greek ships devastated the Persian fleet. But the story doesn't end here. What secrets lie ahead in the final battles for Greece? Find out in our next episode. Make sure to subscribe to Taleforge TV so you don't miss the amazing episodes.